I'm going to have you doing most all the radios as much as possible. If
Okay.
you have any questions or concerns or want me to help out, let me know. I'm right here to help out if you need me, but I want you to try to do as much of it as you possibly can by yourself. We're going to obviously pick up the weather before we get up there. We'll talk to them, and whatever runway they put us up there, we're going to land, and we'll ask for a taxi back to take off with a south departure.
Check.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right, your airplane.
Could I
Let's go have some fun.
take off and contact the Gary Tower? Says that we're transiting to the northwest.
Yeah, we'll put
I already
Gary.
have it.
Okay. Sounds
And,
good. You
this
just switch
for-
to 2.
It's for the Chicago Center.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Group is traffic. Touches 15 circle back departing runway 26, departing to the northwest. Group it.
Clear on the right and clear on the left.
Flying from the south side of Chicago to Milwaukee makes for a great flight along Lake Michigan's gorgeous shoreline. Not to mention Chicago's amazing skyline that never gets old. The main purpose for this flight was to help this IFR-rated pilot become more comfortable with and speak more clearly to ATC. He previously had struggled with some of his communication skills, and we just wanted to work on improving them. So after getting a game plan together, checking over weather, pre-flighting, and doing our run-up, we were ready to go. Come along as we enjoy a beautiful Saturday morning flight.
First spill alarm. 6. 80. 85. Okay. Brakes. Gear up.
This is November 1580 Quebec, is that correct?
At affirmative 158 circle back.
November 80 Quebec, transition approved, current altimeter 29er 69er.
Transition approved 29er 69er 158 circle back.
All right, transition's approved, so go ahead and head right up towards the lakeshore now. There we go. Beautiful Saturday morning to be flying, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
BP refinery, making the money. Big place. Well, we'll see how this Virb camera does. It's the first time I've taken it up, so we'll see what kind of footage it gets, what kind of videoing it does, and if I'm as happy with it as I am with the GoPros. The GoPros are awesome. I've enjoyed them. They get some amazing footage.
Chicago Center, touches 1580 Quebec.
Say again?
Touches 1580 Quebec.
1580 Quebec, go ahead.
We just northwest of the Gary Airport, request flight following to the Milwaukee Airport. 1580 Quebec.
1580 Quebec, Fox 5120, sales back left Bravo.
So 5120. Squawk 5120, 1580 Quebec.
That's when I should have had my cameras last night. That was awesome. We did a bunch of night landings at Gary Airport, and then we flew up along the lakeshore, transition right between O'Hare and Midway, cut along there, and went up to Schaumburg, up to Pilot Pete's 06 Charlie. That's a fun little flight. But it was so windy last night. I think we had gusts over 30 or something last night.
Ooh.
It was pretty fun.
Cessna 8027, so 9 mile east of Cedar Lake, 3,000 feet, maneuvering.
It's a touch 1580 Quebec. We just opposite Michigan Lake, right by the Chicago downtown. 2000 transition to the northwest of Milwaukee Airport.
Where? 1156.
You're making him jealous.
Leaky, Southwest 156. 1580 Quebec, connect approach on 120.55.
12055.
12055, 1580 Quebec.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Did you hear me before?
We were on with center, sorry about that. We're just east of Chicago, 2000, headed up to Milwaukee.
No problem. I thought it was a radio problem, so.
Okay, it was 6357.
Nah, we hear you loud and clear.
Cool. I will finish Davis' night flight tonight. Is that okay?
Okay, teach him good.
Sure, I will do.
There's Chicago. Navy's here. We've got Willis Tower, Sears Tower. There's Trump Tower right there. And of course the giant Hancock building. Already passed by Soldier Field. You see the United Center is back on the west side of the city there. You can barely make it out unless you know right where it is. Ooh.
Brickyard 4362, climbing to 15,000.
Hey Larry.
Yep.
You have two guys going for check rides or just one?
One today with one tomorrow.
Roger. Chicago and Milwaukee are fun. I always enjoy them. You know, Chicago's called the Windy City, so it's known for the wind. Like last night, the wind was just howling through there, even though just south of there, like in Gary, it was nice and calm. But we come up to Chicago and just the wind is blasting through there. Well, Milwaukee's known for they're known for their brewing, the breweries.
Breweries.
Yeah.
Beer.
Beer.
Oh, beer.
Yeah. There's a lot of breweries in Milwaukee. I don't think as much anymore, right?
Oh.
They're not as famous anymore for it, but back in the day, that was the big thing. All the major breweries were based out of Milwaukee. I guess because the wheat was so good for it in the area, they could easily get the wheat there.
Yeah.
I imagine, I'm not sure exactly why Milwaukee became so famous for it, but start heading just straight towards, see that cloud's coming up there? If you just head straight towards that, then you'll be okay. I just don't want to get into Waukegan airspace.
335?
Yeah, this should be fine for now. Right through here. Now, this is the Baha'i Temple. If you see on your map, it is actually one of the waypoints that you can check and see. You always want to make sure that you're either right over that or right to the east of it so that you don't get into the airspace, because at 1900 that shelf for O'Hare, which is right off of our west, will start coming into play. Well, Mikey, how long's it been since you've been up flying?
July?
Really? Oshkosh was your last time flying?
Yeah.
Service 140, go to Kaigu and intercept the approach course in
Folks, this is why the cameras are rolling. I haven't videoed any new footage in weeks and weeks and weeks. Mike is here. Last time Mike was in the airplane, we were filming as well. Boy, he's movie star material right here.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Found my new calling.
Yep, right there. See there? Next reality TV star in action.
Yep, sitting in the back seat.
Yep. He's the boss man. He's got two pilots flying him.
Get me there, boys.
This is what it's all about. Doesn't messing around. We have Captain Davis here. He's about to take his check ride here, coming up pretty soon. Maybe next Monday.
And today is the Saturday.
Yeah. And here's our instruments here. Everything's looking good. Looks like he's got us all dialed up for cruise. Just flipping along here. Flying over Lake Michigan. Right out there. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. This is what pilots do on Saturday morning. They get to the airport, they check the weather, see what's a cool place to go. Then they go. Then we got the maps down here. This is the Garmin pilot here. Showing us right here where to go. Make sure that we don't get into any airspace or make anybody unhappy. Got our other set of instruments right here. There we go. Right along in here. Got about 45 more miles to go. Doing about 130 knots. We'll be there in about 20 minutes or so. Probably less if we crank up the power, but we're dialed back. We're just cruising along, having fun. So, that's what it's about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Mike, how's life been since Oshkosh?
Oh, it's been a full trip, Mark. All over the place.
Where's your last job at?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yep.
The Fighting Irish.
Okay, a little bit right.
Yeah.
And then before that was Goshen, Indiana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Goshen Arrival.
Right.
Yeah.
100 miles, one trip, one way.
Nice. You didn't do that every day, though, right?
Every day
Holy crud.
for a month.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Advise our 140 traffic out 12 o'clock, about a mile northbound, 2,600 feet.
And Starfish 140, we're looking, we got him on the box though.
I have him in sight. Tell him we have him in sight.
I got him.
We have the traffic inside, 158 Sierra Quebec.
Or 140 Sierra Quebec, roger.
Right there.
There he is. Getting it too.
Or 140, to maintain
There he
3,000.
is.
3,140.
No back there.
Is that big a jet or?
Nah.
One of those weird.
Now, the only thing I regret is that I should have brought my fourth camera. Because everybody likes the view from the cockpit view. I don't have that view. So maybe I'll start running with 4 cameras now because I like the one angle off the side, I like the pilot view, but I like the cockpit view, but then this one will get the view off the front, which gives you all the altitude, heading, and everything else. We'll see how accurate this altitude is. We'll see. Because right now we're showing about 2,500 feet for our altitude. We're showing an indicated airspeed of about 135. I'm showing a ground speed of about 135.
That's 2927, Chicago approach on 135.07, we'll see him.
Garmin
3507, because 2927.
app.
Good morning.
So we'll see if the Garmin Virb matches the Garmin app. The Garmin app is saying that we're at 2,400, right at 2,500 feet actually right now. 2,500 feet exact. And it shows a ground speed of 135. We're about 10:07 Central Time. So we'll see how much of this information matches up with what the Garmin Virb ends up telling us when we overlay that information onto the video. That's what I'm really interested to see. I'm already happy with the GoPros. The GoPros shoot such great footage and awesome material, but what I really want to see with the Garmin is the data, the information. I like to see how much information it provides in the realm of being able to track our airspeed and our heading and that type of information. I find that information kind of intriguing.
Number 8, Sierra Quebec, Mike Tower, wind 260 at 8, runway 25 right, clear for the option.
Runway 25 right, clear for the option. 158 Sierra Quebec.
You can start your turn. The final, you see 25 right?
Yeah, there it is.
Alright, start turning in. Gas under carriage, make sure prop, switches, seatbelt secure and set. We have 3 in the green.
3 in the green. Prep 2.
Props will start coming forward. We'll start slowing down a little more. Don't cram them forward all at once. Nice and gentle. Remember, you're a commercial pilot. No jerk in the airplane, plus that hurts the engine. Just gentle. Alright? There we go.
On the carriage, 3
Final, runway 25, confirm, 25 right. Okay, good. Our compass and our DG agree.
Delta 1267, 10 miles, 25 left.
Delta 1267, Mike Tower, wind 260 at 8, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 5 left, Delta 1267.
3.
Tower Southwest 3072, visual 25 left.
South 3072, Mike Tower, wind 260 at 7, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, Southwest 3070.
Sierra Quebec, and when able you can turn right and then contact 121.8.
All right, and contact